Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's the man, the Delicious Beast of Subrow 16 here, and we have something very serious to talk about. I'm not, the most prolific Madden player. I'm not, someone who spends all day, every day on the game, who spends thousands of dollars on this game. I spend a little bit every now and then. But today they released these Madden Classic Championship Pass Packs, and basically what this does is if you buy this pack, it's going to unlock solos that will enable you to earn 100,000 coins. And people are very upset about this, and what seems like a good reason on the surface is actually not a very good reason at all. Now, last week they did the same thing with the hero solos, and I'm gonna show you guys right over here. They had the hero solos that it required you 500 points to unlock the other tier, which I thought, in my opinion, was complete and utter BS. Like, this is something that we should be upset about. You should not be forced to spend points to complete solos. Solos are supposed to be for the grinders. And then I sat down and I thought about it. I was like, well, if people are buying them anyways, does it really matter? Can we truly be upset? And, the reason why I'm bringing this point out is because I just want to say this right now in this video. If you are someone who spends hundreds and thousands on this game, I don't care if it's your job or not. If you're spending that much money on this game, you lose every right to say anything about this game because you are making this game worse. It needs to be said. Stop it. You have all the power and you're just over there giving them money anyways. EA is a business. They only care about profit. And at the end of the day, if you're going to buy stuff anyways, what kind of message is that sending them? You're not doing anything. You're just a hypocrite. You're not helping at all. But I digress. What I want to get into is the championship series thing, or whatever they're doing, the little championship pass pack. Now, a lot of people are upset about this because they're like, why are we paying $10 for, solos? The truth is, EA actually did something good here. And I'm going to explain. Okay, there's a balance that needs to be found that was never once before found in Madden. And that's the balance between business, between spenders, and between no money spent people. Now, no money spent people is obviously self-explanatory, people who don't spend money, and so, spenders are people who obviously do spend money. And then, like I was saying earlier, EA is a business. They live to make money and profit. We can all agree on that. Put morals aside. Morals have no place in the business world. Not we, but EA, I wish I was sponsored by EA. I make that money real quick. But EA, they want to make money. They have to make money. It's how they survive. Now, with this, it looks like, it looks dumb. It's like, why am I paying 1,000 points for 100,000 coins? But you're not seeing the bigger picture. One, they're battling coin spending websites or coin buying websites. 1,000 points for what, 100,000 coins? That's like $10 for 100,000 coins. That's pretty good. A lot of people might actually sit down and say, I'm willing to do that. $10 for 100,000 coins. That's actually not bad. That's actually a very competitive price from what I'm getting from these coin buying websites. Now, I'm not sure what the prices are now. I don't go on those websites. I certainly don't endorse them, nor do I check them. But last time I did, this was a pretty competitive price. This is actually really, really good. So with this, they're giving you a legit way, a way that won't get you banned from the game to, spend your money, but still earn coins, do solos, and, all that good stuff. Another thing you have to look at, a lot of people have this philosophy that the more money you spend on the game, the more rewarded you should be. And, I agree with that. But the problem is EA has to find a balance between that. How much do we reward the people who just throw money at their TV? How much are we going to reward, certain YouTubers and streamers who I will not name drop, but you know who they are. So, how much are we going to reward them compared to people, the average Joe like us, who just sit here, we just play the game, we just have fun, we grind. There has to be a balance. So again, 100,000, coins for $10. That's a good price. That's better than spending, what is it? Let me check. They said the legend packs were like 1,500 points, and when you look at the prices, if we add points, yeah, basically you have to spend $20. You have to spend $20 for one legend fantasy pack. And what I'm saying is, with those, you might just pull an 84 Rondé Barber. That might be all you pull. and that's not making you profit. The 84 Rondé Barber goes for how much? Like, let's take a look, because, you know, you guaranteed a legend. You know, Rondé Barber was obviously very popular in the packs. 84 cornerback. I should know these prices off the top of my head. But look, we don't even have to look at just Rondé Barber. That's if you pull Rondé Barber. Let's look at, like, actual legends, okay? You pull an 84 legend, you might only be pulling 13,000. Paying twice as much. Think about it. You're paying twice as much for that pack just to pull a John Abraham that goes for 14,000 coins. Or you can spend $10 and guarantee yourself 100,000. That's not bad. It's not bad if you want to go down that route, if you want to spend points on it. Now, there are a lot of no money spent people, and you're saying, well, we're just getting screwed off of this. And here's what I'm going to say to that. You are getting screwed if they're going to go down the hero route, which ironically the hero route. But if they do it this route where you have to pay 500 points for a jersey, you are definitely getting screwed. And you should definitely be upset, and I can definitely understand that. That's not the way that EA should do this. However, for this, for something like this, the Madden Classic Championship Pass, you should be rejoicing at the fact that you're making what, 25,000? Yeah, my math is good. Yeah, I need to be more confident in my math. But spending 75,000 coins to make 100,000 sounds like a pretty good deal. Imagine this. Imagine there was a machine somewhere in the world where all you had to do was put $5 in it to make 20. You know how crazy you would be to complain about something like that? Imagine a machine, you put $20 in it and it gave you 50. Imagine a machine, you put 50 and it gave you 100. Like, you know, it may not be the most glamorous thing at first, because you have to think like, okay, 75,000, that's obviously a lot. But, and I just want to point this out, if you have all of these solos, you know, only half of the heroes, but all of these solos, you should at least have 75,000. Like, I'm talking about if you've done every single one, both of these team leaders, you know, like every single solo, you should at least have 75,000. At least. It's the least you should have. And then to, you know, turn that and make 25K for nothing just for doing the solos, I think that's really good. So what's this balance that I'm talking about? Well, EA needs a way to make money. The spenders need a way to be rewarded, and, you know, us, well, I'm not quite no money spent anymore, as you see my point total, but, you know, our less to no money spent people, we need a way to feel included. So the balance is, EA says, look, you can pay 1,000 points, earn 100,000 coins, but you still got, that's fine, you still got to play the solos. Or you could pay 75,000 of your coins and earn less. You can still earn 25,000, but you're still earning something. Meanwhile, EA is still making, you know, money off the people who do want to spend, you know, money on points and whatnot. It's the balance. So what we need to do, one, stop complaining. Stop complaining about this. There are other things to complain about. Sure, you can complain about the pack odds and whatnot, but you have to realize if EA really upped the pack odds, it truly would be pay to win. It would be pay to win to the extreme, and that's the balance that EA has always, you know, struggled with. And it's not just EA, it's our fault as well, because we demand that, oh, if I'm paying $100, I should get X, X, and Y. But not realizing that we also complain. It's like, well, that person has, like, you know, a freaking God Squad because all he does is just throw money at his television. And, you know, we get upset about that as well. So EA has to find a balance. That's why it's just better to have the packs just completely random. You know, EA puts a Michael Vick and they say, you know, 2% chance of pulling Michael Vick. Sure. I don't know what the odds are. I mean, the odds are pretty low this year, and a lot of that has to do with one, these stupid, you know, suction holes of a coin pit, upgradable exchange, whatever they're called, a little gnat, I can't even think of the name. That's a different discussion though. You guys already know about that. But, you know, with the legends and stuff, I think they can, you know, stand to make them a little bit more, you know, available. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like us, subscribe if you like this video, dislike if you did not. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.